Hey everyone, welcome into another rendition of 401 Sports Breaks. I'm your host Patrick, coming to you live from 750 Yonge Street, our flagship location here in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. All of the AEW fans get what I just did, and of course, as you listened coming in to the break, we're just playing some of Razor Ramon's theme. Obviously, Scott Hall, legend of the industry, passed away earlier, and definitely going to be one of those wrestlers that people are surely going to be nostalgic about and miss, because there would probably be no Monday Night War without him and Kevin Nash. So certainly a lot owed to that man, and in many ways AEW, which airs on the exact same stations that the old WCW does, is almost like the spiritual successor to WCW in that way. So figured it'd be good to give a little bit of shout out there to the bad guy. And so without any further ado, we do have a break to get into, and this is the first time we are ever going to be doing wrestling on the channel. And given the fact that wrestling is definitely not operating on the same level as teams within other sports, we had to do this break a little bit differently. So typically we do team random stuff. You cannot really do that. There's no teams here. And of course, it probably would not be fair to just hand out wrestlers. So we decided to make this a pack random. So each person here is going to get 4 random packs. Now I'll explain to you how this is going to go. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this box, right? So usually with most breaks, we do the box opening after we do the sorting. Here's a little bit different since I have to get the packs out. I am going to rip this box open first. Now I'm going to rip open the box, then I'm going to sort the packs here on camera. We're going to randomize it, and then I'm going to do it into 4 piles of 4. From there, we are going to mark those piles 1 through 4, and then we're going to go through the process of randoming off those piles to you guys through random.org. So without further ado, let's get into this box of 2021 AEW Wrestling from Upper Deck. I'm really looking forward to this product, not going to lie. Haven't been able to actually get my hands on it myself, and so I'm very, very curious to see what's going on here. And it's funny because every person on this, our 2 champions, our women's champion in Britt Baker, DMD, and Kenny Omega, they no longer have their belts here. Of course, we've got Hangman as the AEW World Champion right now, and Thunder Rosa just won earlier this month the AEW Women's Championship. But that was a heck of a run by Britt Baker, man. The Dr. DMD, certainly one to be feared, and in many ways almost unrivaled, I would say, in terms of female wrestlers at the current moment. So there you go. Hopefully you guys can see this A-okay. Here are all the packs. So 16 packs, each side has 8. We are going to mix these up. Try not to make a huge mess of everything, but everything here has to get a little bit ruffled. Alright, so now that everything's a bit of a mess here, we are going to start piling these back up. There. And now I'm going to go through making 4 piles of 4. So you're going to watch me do this on the camera. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 piles of 4 for the 4 entrants into this break. Alright, this one here, pile on the left here, if we can get a better shot of it. This is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So we're going to go into the randomization process here for you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to take you over to the trusty spreadsheet. This is the most simple spreadsheet I have ever had to do. I simply just have your names here. Thomas, Jeffrey, Tiffany, and Mark. Good luck to all of you in this break. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy your names here. I'm going to do a dice roll here. So this is from the previous break I did earlier today. We're just going to go back. So we're going to roll 2 virtual die. Now, whatever number we get here is going to be important. So it's a 5 and a 2 making 7. Why is this 7 important? Because I'm going to take your names here and put your 4 names into this list randomizer. When I click randomize, see it's going to spit out the names in a different order. I'm going to click it again, and everything will shift again here, and it will tell me I've randomized the list 2 times. Now that I've done that roll and got a 7, that's how many times I'm going to do this. Now, very simple. Essentially, I'm just going to give you the pile that is associated with your name here. So, here's the final roll coming up here. Alright, so pile number 1 is going to go to Jeffrey, pile number 2 to Thomas, pile number 3 to Mark, and pile number 4 to Tiffany. Alright, so that's how this is going to go, guys. We're going to go back here. So, just to make this easier on all of us, I actually pre-wrote your names down. So Jeffrey, you're over here on pile number 1. We'll separate you a bit more. So Jeffrey, followed by Thomas. Alright, so Thomas, you're pile number 2, my friend. Mark, you're pile number 3. And Tiffany, you are pile number 4. Alright, so we're going to start from the top. Number 1 is Jeffrey. So here you go, Jeffrey. Your 4 packs. Good luck to you. I'm very excited to see what's in here. Oh, man. It's Dustin on the back. That's cool. Alright. Hikaru Shida. AEW Wrestling Magazine. Orange Cassidy shocks the world by trying. Chuck Taylor. Main features of the Mox, John Moxley. Matt Jackson features. Lance Archer. Arn Anderson, classic here. And Dustin Rhodes. The Natural. Of course, who doesn't love Dustin Rhodes? How many great moments did he give us as Goldust? Carrying a gimmick that really was supposed to bury him, but he's the man that would not be buried. Lance Archer in the AEW Wrestling Magazine. Darby Allin, really cool. The Lucha Brothers tag teams. Ray Phoenix and Penta. Ricky Starks, main features, it's Lance Archer. Oh, Top Rope, it's Mark Quinn. Cool. Chris Jericho, Les Champions. The Judas, the inaugural AEW World Champion. And Joey Janela. Alright, Nyla Rose. Wardlow. I like the promo he cut, despite Cornette criticizing it. Nick Jackson's hunt for the tag team gold in AEW Wrestling Magazine. Stu Grayson. Brian Cage, main feature. Chris Jericho's main feature. Les Champions. Justin Roberts and Anna Jay. Last pack. Grayson, Wheeler, Riho. Ooh, that's a nice looking one. Darby Allin, Wrestling Magazine. Darby's Dream, Cody's Nightmare. TNT title change. We are going to sleeve this one up. Nice refractor there. Darby Allin's actually just really, really cool. Going down on the skateboard. Coffin drop. Man, how can you not love the kid? And pairing him with Sting has been so good. I also think it was just really, really fun watching him interact with Jeff Hardy during Jeff Hardy's debut, because it's quite clear that Jeff Hardy has been such an inspiration for this kid. Man, look at the fireworks in the background. That's really cool. It's a really cool refractor. Nice hit. Sammy Guevara, who just lost his TNT titles. Dr. Britt Baker, Billy Gunn, and Cutie Marshall. So that's it for Jeffrey's pile. I'm going to set your cards to the side there, Jeffrey. We're moving on to Thomas's cards. Good luck to you, Thomas. Dax Hardwood. The Young Bucks tag team. Powerhouse Hobbs. Paul Turner rough card. Got ourselves Jungle Boy in the canvas. AEW Tag Team Champion. Alongside Luchasaurus. Member of the Jurassic Express. So, upper deck canvas of the Jungle Boy. Cash Wheeler, Brian Cage on the Wrestling Magazine, and Penelope Ford. Le Champion, Chris Jericho. Brandy Rhodes, who's no longer on AEW. All right, Lance Archer. We got something shiny in behind. It's going to be Miro, the former Rusev. Continuing on, we got a main features here of Riho, Sting in the Wrestling Magazine, Shawn Spears, and a tag team of the Best Friends. The Dark Order, The Butcher, Matt Hardy, John Moxley Wrestling Magazine. Another canvas here. It's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD in the canvas. Got ourselves one of the four pillars of AEW, the Jungle Boy, the Blade, and Jake the Snake. Last pack for you, Thomas. Matt Jackson, Tay Conti, Anna Jay, Ray Phoenix. Main features of Hikaru Shida, Jake Hager, Colt Cabana, AEW Wrestling Magazine, and John Silver. So that marks everything for Thomas. Up next is Mark. Good luck to you, Mark. Big Swole, Sting, Orange Cassidy, Justin Roberts, JR coming to us in a refractor. The legendary broadcaster that he is. I was always a big Kane fan. Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era Kane. This is my favorite wrestler ever. And a big part of that is Jim Ross. By God, it's Kane! Through hellfire and brimstone. Don't know if I like the character nearly as much without this man, so big appreciation to him. Pac, main features. Got ourselves the Inner Circle on the tag team and Nick Jackson. If you're just tuning in, we are already halfway down the break. We are now moving on to Mark's cards. Tony Schiavone, Santana, Nyla Rose in the AEW Wrestling Magazine, Darby Allin, Inner Circle tag team here in the Refractor. I can't be the only one who thinks that it's going to be extremely strange to see the guy who's coming up next not being in AEW. But you'll see who I'm talking about in a second. So we got the Inner Circle there. And here we go. The roads to success. Cody Rhodes is crowned the inaugural TNT champion in AEW. He's just signed with WWE, I believe, which is going to be extremely strange. Guy was a pivotal part of the founding of this organization. Mind you, the fans seem to turn on him a little bit, so I guess not too surprising. Everything turned out the way it did. But I don't think he's going to find himself as a headliner in WWE. Chris Statlander and Cody Rhodes base card. WWE has like never handled Cody Rhodes correctly, like ever. Matt Hardy, AEW Wrestling Magazine, Alex Reynolds, Frank Kazarian, Abaddon. Oh man, she's terrifying. Some of the coolest looking makeup work in the industry, though. So there you go, Abaddon. Another Roads to Success. Cool looking card. What a brilliant match this was between the brothers. Dustin and Cody. Kenny Omega. Cody Rhodes again coming to us here in the AEW magazine, and Sammy Guevara. Last pack for Mark. Sammy Guevara, Brody Lee, Rich rest in peace, Evil Uno, Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho in the canvas. The Codebreaker, the Lion Tamer, the King of the World, Judas and Le Champion, Chris Jericho, Dustin Rhodes, Britt Baker, AEW Magazine, and Miro. So on to our last one now. Last up is Tiffany. Tully Blanchard, Alex Reynolds. Looks like we're about to get our first autograph here. No, it's a memorabilia. 45 or 49 of 50 on the Big Swole patch. Let's get the top loaders out here. So we got ourselves a patch for Big Swole. 49 of 50. We also got, from the same pack here, main features of Brody Lee, numbered 3 of 50. 3 of 50 on the Brody Lee. And then we got a top row of Joey Janela. Let's go into pack number 2 for Tiffany. MJF, tag team of SCU, tag team for the Lucha Bros. The Butcher and the Blade in the canvas. And if at any time you guys want to look back on your cards, let me know. There we go. Main features, it's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Kenny Omega, Ortiz, and Matt Jackson. Trent, Paul Turner, Chuck Taylor, Jurassic Express in the tag team. Ortiz main feature, FTR, Isaiah Cassidy, and Moxley. Last pack of the break. Oh, there's the world champion. Alright, so Ray Phoenix again. Trent coming up on a refractor of Pac. Here we go. Penta El Zero, Butcher and the Blade, Scorpio Sky, and Hangman Adam Page. And that will do it. We will do a quick roundup of, I guess, go through everyone's piles here. Just make sure everything that should be sleeved is sleeved. Main features. This one looks like to be a little different from the others. I might be seeing things. The lettering looks a little bit more... No, there's definitely something different about the lettering there. Alright. So yeah, I think that will do it. Alright, so just to go over everything with you guys, as I'm going to sleeve up this Matt Jackson, just because I see some rainbowing in its lettering compared to the other main features here. So I think there's a slight difference on this one. Yeah. So first pile on the left, this is you, Jeffrey. So we are going to go through. I'm going to just quickly show you all of your base. Got Jericho main features here. Looks like this one's got the same thing. See, this lettering and that lettering is different, so. Top rope. There's your pile there. In addition to, we'll put in the Jericho. This comes in addition to your Darby Allin, your Jackson, and your Jericho. Moving over to Thomas. So show your base off real quickly. All right. And this will come in addition to your Britt Baker canvas, your Miro refractor, and your Jungle Boy canvas. Moving over to Mark. Here are all your base. Okay. And on top of that, you receive the following: Canvas of Le Champion, Chris Jericho. Roads to Success, Abaddon, another Roads to Success. This is May 23rd. The first TNT Championship for Cody Rhodes. The Inner Circle Refractor and the Jim Ross Refractor. And moving on to Tiffany. Here is all of your base. And then in addition to that, you're also going to receive Pox Refractor here, Butcher in the Blade in the canvas, Brody Lee main feature, number 3 of 50 in the red, and a Big Swole 49 of 50 on the patch. And that will do it. So, hope you guys all continue watching and enjoying some wrestling. Actually, a lot of fun to look through all this stuff as a wrestling fan. I hope we get to do more wrestling product. Certainly, we'll be looking into doing some WWE as well in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll make sure to get this all to you very, very quickly. And have yourselves a great night. Maybe catch the next episode of Dynamite this week. Take care.